Assalamu alaikum.
Please take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you may like to introduce yourself to all of us.
My name is Syed Zagam Abbas. My father's name is Syed Shimshad Hussain. I belong to a far-flung and remote area of Gilgit-Baltistan. I did my graduation from Mirpur University of Science and Technology. After my graduation, I pursued research field. I have published some research papers in Worthy Journal of US IEEE Access, in Worthy Journal of UK elsewhere, as well as I have cracked the Worthy Journal of Switzerland MDPI. Along with my research field, I have also secured a research funding for these publications from Ministry of Science and Technology, Taiwan. Along with my studies, I have also participated in Urdu declamation contests. I have won Best Urdu Declamation Contestant Award in 2009 and 2010 from FBISC, and also won Best Urdu Declamation Contestant Award in 2015, which was organized by ASME, sponsored by US Embassy. As well as my hobbies are concerned, hiking, trekking, reading books, and reading poetry. 21 Lessons for 21st Century is my favorite book, and Allama Iqbal is my favorite poet.
Now tell us, what is the economy of Gilgit-Baltistan? Explain kare.
Sir, the economic revenue of Gilgit-Baltistan not much enough that can be only comprised of 2 to 3 billion rupees. That is not much enough. Mainly the economy is generated from mineral sector as well as from tourism sector, that is domestic tourism. While there is a huge potential to increase our economy, especially in tourism sector as well as in mineral sector, there are many other industrial areas, there are many other industrial potentials, like we can also make IPP agreements so that we can generate a huge amount of energy from hydro potential, especially run-of-river power plants, as well as from renewables.
What is the machinery which is maintaining a law and order system in GB?
Sir, the law and order system in GB is maintained by law enforcement agencies, especially the police of Gilgit-Baltistan, which is a primary agent to maintain law and order in Gilgit-Baltistan. While at the same time, the bureaucracy, that is Pakistan Administrative Services, there is allocated quota for Pakistan Administrative Services as well as the provincial services that are also put their share to maintain law enforcement in Gilgit-Baltistan, as well as agencies that are also giving a feedback and intelligence-based clues that may help to maintain law and order in Gilgit-Baltistan.
What is the significance of CPAC for Gilgit-Baltistan?
Sir, CPAC is the backbone of Pakistan's economy. Since our history, it is the biggest FDI, as Gilgit-Baltistan is gateway for CPAC. So Gilgit-Baltistan, CPAC have great significance on Gilgit-Baltistan, especially the infrastructure, the uplifting infrastructure of Gilgit-Baltistan, which boosts up the tourism. Now anyone can easily access Khunjarab Pass with a car which is not a SUV. You can easily access Khunjarab, as well as the CPEC also give a chunk in economic sector, that the one economic zone, special economic zone, which would be established in Gilgit-Baltistan, that is Makpun Das economic zone. While at the same time, there is another economic zone that is going to be established in Gilgit-Baltistan by cooperation of provincial governments, that is Minawar economic zone. These are the factors and these are the avenues where CPEC put his share for the socio-economic development of Gilgit-Baltistan.
Welcome to CSPs Academy for CSS PMS preparation. CSS PMS तहरीरी इम्तिहान के तमाम मज़ामीन की ऑनलाइन और ऑन कैंपस तैयारी के साथ साथ सब्जेक्ट सिलेक्शन, असाइनमेंट चेकिंग, क्लास टेस्ट, मॉक एग्जाम, इंडिविजुअल टीचर डिस्कशन और फीडबैक सेशन का इनकाद किया जाएगा। इसके अलावा FPSC की तजवीज़ करदा बुक्स से बने मयारी नोट्स और CSPs पब्लिशर की बेहतरीन बुक्स मुहैया की जाएंगी। रजिस्टर नाउ एट 0316 570 1593।
You belong to district Asur.
Yes, sir.
What is the local government structure in this district?
Sir, the local government structure in Astor is basically comprised of three tiers. One is the local government system, which is not the elections of local government has not been done last 18 years in Gilgit-Baltistan, unfortunately. While at the same time, the district administration tier, which is in the helm of affairs of district administration tier, the deputy commissioner is at the helm of affairs, while under the deputy commissioner there is additional deputy commissioner, and then there is assistant commissioner, then magistrate, and so on. While at the same time the district administration can be managed by means of the local public, that is the local corporation, that is a peace committee so called, which has been comprised under the supervision of deputy commissioner and local administration for law enforcement, as well as to settle the small disputes, especially the sectarian disputes and the socio-economic disputes that has been done in Astor.
Zagam,
Yes, sir.
you tell me, in every society, there is a traditional system of dispute resolution in the community. What type of dispute resolution system exists in the rural communities of Gilgit-Baltistan?
Sir, basically in the rural communities of Gilgit-Baltistan, the Gilgit-Baltistan is so diverse. The culture of Gilgit-Baltistan is even diverse because we have the Gilgit-Baltistan, there are 5 major languages. So there are 5 major ethnicities. Every ethnicity have its own system to settle disputes. While as I belongs to Astor, I have to discuss the community that Astor Shina community. In Astor, sir, there are 2 major agents that can be adopted to resolve dispute, to settle disputes. The first is the religious clerics. The association of religious clerics normally have great influence in social community as well as in small factions of society. So it is a most vibrant and rigorous agent that can settle disputes, whether it would be religious, whether it would be social or economical. While the second agent, that is social bigwigs and stalwarts, that also exist in Punjab as well, if I'm not wrong. So they can also settle disputes. The third is the local administration and justice system of Pakistan that we know already.
Thank you.
How many COPs have so far been taken place? Conference of parties, I mean.
COPs have been taken place in Pakistan.
No, conference of parties.
I'm sorry, sir. I have no knowledge about it. I'm sorry, sir.
Related to the climate change.
Sir, COP. Sir, it's, I think 27 COPs have been taken place, and it was 28th COP where we have manifested a vivid and rigorous climate change diplomacy that was called as climate change justice for Pakistan, especially related to floods that has been devastated to Pakistan.
How far?
28.
How far do you think this COP has been able to, face the challenges the climate change is posing to the world?
Sir, although the COP meetings are not much feasible and not much, I think so, advantageous that it would be, as the industrialization is widespread. While there are many things that COP has a stand, such as that, sir, the climate change give awareness, COPs give awareness, the common lot across the world about the climate change. The second thing that the COP encourage the developing countries to work for their rights, especially the climate change that have devastated the developing countries along the Bay of Bengal as well as in South Asian region as well. So these are the advantageous aspects that COPs has taken, that COPs has encouraged the common public in developing countries to vote for their rights from the giants, tech giants of the world that are Western and Eastern.
What is the importance of Gilgit-Baltistan, Pakistan?
Sir, although Gilgit-Baltistan has great importance for Pakistan, but there are some apprehensions that due to constitutional limbo, but the importance of Gilgit-Baltistan is after the inception of CPEC, it is gateway to Pakistan, while at the same time Gilgit-Baltistan is a land of 8,000ers that all situated in the territory of Gilgit-Baltistan. At the same time, Gilgit-Baltistan is diverse country which have huge potential of tourism and minerals as well. And Gilgit-Baltistan also gave access Pakistan to Central Asian countries. Therefore, Gilgit-Baltistan has a great importance for Pakistan.
How will you define the term governance?
Sir, governance is a term that basically manifested the governing body and the subjects that are to be governed in a state, in a territorial boundaries of state.
Okay. How do you view the state of governance in our country?
Sir, although there are many weaknesses in our country, especially governance related, but the main thing which is a point to be pondered, that is what we are giving to input to the governancing bodies in a Pakistan. That is the basic thing. We are always calculating efficiency from output to output, while we have not bothered to calculate efficiency from input to output. There are a lot of mismanagement in governance, like there is no equitable distribution of human resource among the departments, and monetarily related issues are also widespread in Pakistan governance system. That should be discussed, that should be called for the better governance in Pakistan.
Join CSPs, where we believe that your dreams are our mission. So let us be your partners in this transformative journey as we equip you with knowledge, confidence, and resilience required to emerge as CSS toppers. Contact us on our given WhatsApp number 0316 570 1593 or visit our website www.csps.com.pk.
Allama Iqbal.
Yes, sir.
You like him? Why?
Sir, because of his visionary approach as well as his diverse approach in visual life as well as community life.
What vision did he have? Did he give for Pakistan?
Sir, Allama Iqbal is the ideological stalwart for Pakistan, leader of Pakistan. But the most important thing that he have given, that he first time constructed the idea that the northwestern Muslim dense areas should be converted, should be independent as independent state. That was the basic vision that constructed, that was a first milestone for the inception of Pakistan. For individual, there are many Allama Iqbal's diverse concepts. If you allow me to say, then I will.
Where was that vision given first time?
Sir, that was Allahabad. His address in Allahabad in 1930, if I'm not wrong.
Sayyid Zagam Abbas. Again, coming back to Allama Iqbal, he's also known as Poet of the East. Why?
Ma'am, basically, he tried to shed a light on the society of East, and he compared the Eastern society with the Western society, and he also encouraged the East that they should follow their own culture foundations, and they evaluate their culture foundations, uplift it, that we can also compete the Western society. That's why he is a poet of East.
How do you define East?
Ma'am, in terms of, if geographically I define, is the areas which lies in eastern phase of the world, or eastern, that is east, while at the same time there is another sociological definition of East, that the East has been comprised of the societies that are underdeveloped throughout the history after the inception of Britishers in subcontinent. That's we know about East so far.
Both the books that you have read are from Yuval Noah Harari. Tell me about Yuval Noah Harari.
Ma'am, basically, he's Jewish, but he claimed to be atheist currently. While he have done his bachelor's from Hebrew University, he is a person who challenged the laws of philosophy, the laws of conventional philosophy with the assimilation of technology in society. He also constructed a term of technological imperialism, which is a term which would be, according to my point of view, which would be most influential term in next 2 decades around the world. That's why I like Yuval Noah Harari as well.
What is the difference between hiking and trekking?
Ma'am, I believe, if I'm allowed to guess, hiking is to hike a steep along hilly areas by means of any instruments. There is no defined route. While trekking, there is a defined route to explore the nature in mountainous areas that we used to do in Gilgit-Baltistan normally.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Give your career a boost with CSS PMS preparation from Civil Services Preparatory School. Join CSS PMS for on-campus and online classes. Join us for your bright future. Civil Services Preparatory School, Jeetan Markaz, Islamabad. Register now at 0316 570 1593.
Thank you. Well, Zagam, Allama Iqbal is your favorite personality.
Yes, sir.
You know that what is reconstruction of religious thought?
Yes, sir. It is a basically book that has been compiled by the lectures of Allama Iqbal.
How many lectures?
Sir, I think it's 5 or 6. I am not confirmed.
How many lectures audience was Europeans?
Sir, I'm not sure about it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Can you tell me how many times Allama Iqbal visited holy lands, Makkah and Medina, to offer Hajj or Umrah?
Sir, I'm sorry. I have not gone through this.
Not gone through. Okay. What was the response of Allama Iqbal towards Khilafat movement?
Sir, Allama Iqbal basically stay away from Khilafat movement. Sir, he stayed away because he believed in legislative ijtihad. That was his concept, and he also raised some apprehensions regarding Khilafat movement. He says it is unlogical and undynamic. That was his Yes, sir.
Okay, Zagam, you did work with MDPI of Switzerland.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell political system of Switzerland, whether it's a direct democracy or indirect democracy?
I'm sorry, sir. I have no idea.
But who is the executive in Switzerland?
Sir, I'm sorry.
Okay. My question is now regarding Pakistan affair.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell in which year rule of British East India Company ended in subcontinent?
Sir, if I'm not wrong, 1858 and 1862 was first constitution. 1858, if I'm not wrong.
First constitution, you're talking about first constitution?
That was first constitution that was given by parliament.
In which year?
1862, if I'm not wrong.
1862, what was that constitution?
So that was a constitution which permits the inhabitants of subcontinent to represent their peoples for
where?
In representative bodies.
What is
that
constitution?
Imperial Legislative Council. Constitution is the basically instrument of annexation between the governing body and the subjects that are to be governed.
Do you think the same definition is applicable in Constitution of Pakistan 1973?
Sir, obviously.
Okay. What was the Constitution of 1962 of Pakistan? What it introduced, what sort of political system or governing system it introduced in Pakistan?
Sir, the Constitution 1962 was that introduced a presidential system, as well as that Constitution gave the basic democracies concept, while indirect
Who
election.
abrogated that constitution and in which year?
Sir, 1962 Constitution.
Yes.
Sir, I'm sorry, I could not recall the exact date.
Okay, can you tell what is principles of state policy in Constitution of Pakistan?
Sir, I'm sorry.
Okay, this is my last question.
Yes.
What was Delhi Muslim proposal?
Sir, Delhi proposals. Sir, exactly the whole crux of the Delhi proposals, I could not recall about it, but I have some idea about that Delhi proposals. It was basically done in 1927, if I'm not wrong. So about the Muslims of India, about the Hindu-Muslim unity and great united India, about that. There were some agreements between Congress and Muslim League, and both were unanimously represented their proposals. After their proposals, the Nehru period came, then Qaid-e-Azam proposed the 14th postulates. They were famous.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, ji, let's close it.
Yes.
Let's close the formal interview. Let's have an informal discussion.
ठीक है.
Batao, how do you make a
I'm fine.
self-analysis?
सर अच्छा रहा.
मुनासिब है तुम्हारा?
हाँ सर, गुजारा हो गया सर.
अच्छा, बात यह है कि यहाँ गुजारे की बात नहीं है, यहाँ थोड़ी सी ज्यादा है. You are competing for 50 posts. You are one of them and 1 in 5 के रेशियो है. हम देख रहे हैं यहाँ जीबी के बड़े ब्रिलियंट बच्चे आए हैं. तो you have to compete among the top brilliant children. ठीक है ना?
ठीक है.
So, I'm glad you are here because I think this is a stage where you need some tips, some guidance.
Yes.
ठीक है. एक तो ये है कि अपना जो इंट्रोडक्शन है 1 पेजर बनाओ और 1 मिनट में you have to sell yourself. ठीक है ना? उसमें क्या होता है, स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉइंट्स क्या हैं, अकम्प्लिशमेंट क्या है. तुमने 2017 में किया है ग्रेजुएशन.
Yes sir.
6 साल हो गए. And you claim,
December 2017.
you claim something.
Yes.
तो जब आप क्लेम करते हैं रिसर्च ये वो, आपका जो ग्राफ वो जो है ना स्टेचर बढ़ जाता है. वहाँ फिर आपसे सवाल भी उसी तरह.
Yes sir.
ठीक है. तो एक तो ये करो, नोटबुक बनाओ इंटरव्यू के लिए, अगर नहीं बनाई तो 1 पेज पे जस्ट 1 पेज 5-6 पॉइंट खत्म. कम से कम 10,000 एक उस पर 100-200 टॉपिक कवर करो और उनको रोज याद करो, रिहर्स करो कि जीबी के क्या इश्यूज हैं, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ पाकिस्तान के क्या इश्यूज हैं, IMF के साथ क्या है, US चाइना क्या है, चाइना पाकिस्तान क्या है, चाइना अफगानिस्तान क्या है. यू सी ऑल दीज इश्यूज तुम्हें होने जरूरत पड़ेंगे. ये नोटबुक बनाओगे ना, कहाँ से बनाओगे? न्यूज़पेपर से. पिछले 3 महीने के न्यूज़पेपर निकाल लो. उस पर नेशनल इंटरनेशनल खबरें और जीबी रिलेटेड पाकिस्तान डोमेस्टिक इश्यूज, सोशल इश्यूज, ये वो. इसको थोड़ा सा तैयार करो. ठीक है ना? इसको तैयार करो. बट यू हैव गॉट द पोटेंशियल टू गो फर्दर इफ यू प्रिपेयर. और ये जो सिलेक्शन बोर्ड बन रहा है ना, वो यहाँ से तुम्हें मिल जाएगी कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन. उनका जब प्रोफाइल देखो, किस किस्म के मेंबर्स हैं वहाँ. तो मैं देख रहा हूँ वो ज़्यादातर इकोनॉमिक्स, ट्रेड एंड फाइनेंस, एक पुलिस का है. तो पुलिस फिर वो अपने बैकग्राउंड से सवाल निकलते हैं. तो यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर योरसेल्फ. तो यू आर गुड, लेकिन तुम्हें थोड़ा सा हिम्मत करो तो देन यू विल मेक. क्योंकि मसला 1-5 का है. अगर होता ना 100 पोस्टें हैं तो 50 लोग हैं तो मैं कहता यार हो जाओ. बट हेयर यू हैव टू कम्पीट वेल. तो मैं कम से कम 85-90% तक जाना चाहिए. ठीक है? चलिए, बेस्ट ऑफ लक. आप बताएं सर.
अच्छा, ये आप अपनी जो कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स जो है ना उस पर फोकस करें ना, उसको ट्राई टू इम्प्रूव योर कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स. और कई दफ़ा नहीं समझ आती है कि आप क्या कह रहे हैं जो है, तो इसको जो है ना इसको इम्प्रूव करें. और शीशे के सामने खड़ा होके देखें कहाँ آپ کو جو ہے یہ ایشو فیس کرتے ہیں اور کس طرح سے پھر آپ اس کو ٹھیک کریں گے. یہ ایک تو یہ کریں. دوسرا یہ جو ہے باقی نالج گیپ ہے. گورننس وغیرہ کے بارے میں نے پوچھا تھا, کوئی جواب آپ کے ٹو دا پوائنٹ نہیں تھے جو ہے نا. تو کوشش کریں اس کو اپنی پرفارمنس کو امپروو کریں. آپ میں پوٹینشیل ہے, آئی کین ٹیل یو. اور لیکن جو ہے نا آپ کی کمیونیکیشن سکلز جو ہیں وہ جو ہے وہ آپ کے آڑے آ رہی ہیں. تو اس کو آپ سب سے زیادہ فوکس کریں اپنی کمیونیکیشن سکلز کو امپروو کرنے کی. آپ اس کو کریں گے تو آپ کی پرفارمنس بہتر ہو جائے گی. ٹھیک ہے.
Syed, Zagam, Abbas, you have a good personality. You have the potential. You will be asked questions on what you have written here. So you should have full control of all the information on this. Your answer on Poet of the East, you have to go and look at the definition of East. Which countries are considered East? And also that it is not true that they were always underdeveloped. These were civilizations. So be careful. The subjects you have, physics, gender studies, we didn't ask you questions. But whatever you have written here, like doctors have asked you about Switzerland, about UK, people will ask you questions on that. So please focus, write only what you can defend. But I'm confident that you will be able to succeed. Focus on it. Inshallah, Allah aapki madad kare. Thank you.
زیگم اگر آپ نا بس صرف اتنا لکھتے ہیں کہ ریسرچر ہوں میں نے یہ کام کیا, آپ نے اتنا سارا کچھ لکھا ہوا تو پھر آپ کو ان کے بارے میں پتہ نہیں ہے.
سر لیڈنگ ریسرچ پیپرس ان ماڈرن سائنسز.
ہاں تو پھر ان کے بارے میں تھوڑا
ماڈرن سائنسز کے حوالے سے آئی ایکسپیکٹ کہ مجھ سے کوشچنس وہیں انرجی کے حوالے سے ماڈرن سائنسز کے حوالے سے کر لیں گے. یو آسک می ٹوٹلی
سر کے بارے میں شاید ہم کوشچن کر لیتے تو آپ کو. اور باقی جو ہے تھوڑا سا آپ جیسے علامہ اقبال کے بارے میں بھی ہے نا جو چیز لکھی ہوئی ہے تو وہ کچھ بھی کوشچن تو پوچھے جا سکتے ہیں. ان کی انسپریشن بیکاز ہی واز گریٹلی انسپائرڈ بائی فلاسفی آف نیٹشے. وہ خود ہی کا جو کانسیپٹ ہے اپنی پاور کو وہ نیٹشے سے انسپائرڈ کیا ہوا ہے. تو ان کے بارے میں تھوڑا سا چیزیں پڑھیں. ابھی آپ کے سے جو فزکس کے چونکہ آپ نے لکھا ہوا ہے پوچھے جا سکتے تھے, جنرل اسٹڈی سے بھی نالج گیپ ہے اس کو فل کریں. ٹھیک ہے. تھینک یو.
تھینکس.
ٹھیک ہے, چلے بیسٹ آف لک. تھینک یو ویری مچ.